All right, in this video, we are going to work through the following problem. It says find all solutions exactly on the interval from 0 to 360 degrees. All right, and the equation that we are solving is -7 square roots of 3 times tan theta plus 5 equals 26. So what we want to do is, on this type of equation, is to use algebra to isolate the tan theta by itself on one side of the equation. So the first step to that is going to be to subtract 5 from both sides. And so when I do that, I'll get -7 square roots of 3 tan theta. Over on the left side, on the right hand side, I'll get 21. All right, so now you can see that on the left hand side, all I have is some number times tan theta. So I can easily get the tan theta by itself on one side of the equation by dividing both sides by -7 times the square root of 3. So on the left hand side of the equation, I get tan theta. Right over on the right hand side, I get -7 goes into itself one time, and it goes into 21 -3 times. Right, so I wind up with -3 over root 3. All right, if you look at the unit circle, and remember, here is a diagram of the unit circle where I've calculated out the values of tangent, right? So if you look, right, -3 over root 3 doesn't exactly look like any of these on the unit circle, but remember, they're rationalized, right? So if I multiply both top and bottom by square root 3, that will rationalize the denominator here. So on the top, I'll get 3 times square root 3. On the bottom, square root 3 times square root 3 is 3. And then these 3's can be canceled out. And so on the top, I get square root 3. On the bottom, I get 1. So I'm just not going to write it. So I get negative square root 3, right? And that definitely is one of the values, right, of the tangent for the special angles on the unit circle. So what I'm going to do is, since they wanted the answers from 0 to 360, I'm going to walk around one time around the unit circle, and I'm going to be looking for places where the tangent is negative square root 3, and so here's one. So I'm looking at degrees in this case. I believe they wanted, let's just double check that. Yes, they wanted degrees, right? So my first answer is going to be 120 degrees. All right, so theta is 120 degrees. And then continuing to walk around the unit circle, looking for minus square root 3, you can see there is a value right here. Okay, and that is going to be 300 degrees on that one. And that's it from 0 to 360. So my two answers here are 120 degrees and 300 degrees.